You ready?
Okay,
Oh
shotgun
yeah.
it.
Oh my god.
You just
Oh,
bit it
oh.
off.
Iron grip.
Well, welcome everyone to Team Berserk Talk number 22 now. It's already 22. I know we missed last week, so we got a lot of topics to cover this week. First and foremost, we're going to talk about our merger with two other teams. We are also going to be talking about the new reveals that just came out from the trailer, because I know everyone's hyped about that. We're also going to be talking about Fight Night at the end here, just Fight Night 7, everything that happened. Also, Fight Night 8 date and everything. If you guys didn't make it to the end of the stream, that ended at like 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, was there anything I was missing? I feel like there's a fourth topic that I already went out of my head.
And then the reveals. You talked about the reveals, but the God Rare versus
God
the
Rare
SDR.
specifically. Yeah, the God Rare, that's also going to be part of the reveal talk. So 3 major topics. But yeah, we'll start it off with our merger. It's with this little team in across the seas in the UK, Team Deck Planet. That's definitely everyone knows about DBS Deck Planet, and they've had a team forever, and they've wanted to expand, and we have decided to join them. And being the Canadian representatives of that team, as well as TCG MetalZ, they will be the American representatives of that team. We're all 3 basically together there. And Jaudat, I know you know much more about this than I do, so I'll have you elaborate while I sit here and look pretty.
Elaborate what? You did everything. You basically put the pieces together.
Is there anything I'm missing?
No. So there's one small detail's missing. We have Alejandro, aka Element, here with us. He is from TCG MetalZ, AOD, who have joined the Team Deck Planet. They're the US team. And then there's the Canada team, aka Team Berserk. But we're all Team Deck Planet X, Team Berserk in Canada, and then Team Deck Planet X, TCG MetalZ in the United States.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
And Europe will be known as Team Deck Planet. But European players, if you're looking to join the greater team, let us know. Reach out to us. We are looking for European players.
Oh yeah. And I want to mention a big welcome to Element here. By the past, I saw your video and everything, so I cannot even believe that I'm like at the side of your window into this team talk. So I'm really happy.
I'm excited, guys. Honestly, it's been a while, right? I took a hiatus for a little bit, and I came back. Decided to open a YouTube channel, and from there connected with TCG MetalZ, and everything went really quickly. But on my personal opinion, I'm really happy to be part of this because it expands the players we can test with. And we all know the metas are completely different by region. So it gives us a better way to practice and prepare better for the coming year.
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
True, and we all know that we're gonna have a lot of time testing in our own house coming up, so it's fine.
Very true.
Warm
Good old
welcome
COVID.
to year 22.
Just year 22. We're just saying
6
fuck
weeks,
it.
guys. It's only gonna last for 6 weeks. Don't worry.
Yeah, I remember the last
right,
time that was
right when we were celebrating that in-person play was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys at 2026 Nats. Maybe in Canada. We'll never know.
I hope we're gonna get there.
But we got pretty much all of that out of the way. So if you see the Team Deck Planet logo here, that's why. Yeah, let's go into some of the more fun stuff here. I know that everyone wants to talk about the reveals. Everyone's been looking at that, and I gotta start it off here. I'll go through everyone, but I gotta start because I know someone's gonna steal it. Just let's talk about the best looking, like meta wise, what you think, and your favorite art or favorite little piece for yourself. I know anytime there's any Bardock's crew or anything, Karl's always got to jump on it. So even though we know they'll never get a true leader for them, it's still, that's a choice. But I'm gonna start off Goku Black Wish Leader. Like, come on, you everyone, look, I still have it here on the thing. I gotta rock it. I gotta rock that shit. And blue yellow, like that's definitely the way to go.
Now.
Yeah, get your pre-release Zero Mortal plans. I think I have at least one or two of those. Finally, maybe be able to see use with that card. But I'm excited to see that. Of course, we've already seen some of the two of the leaders already, being the Goku and Trunks. But there's a lot of new stuff. The one other card I do want to touch on is Beerus and Champa, but I don't think we've seen anything on the leaders, but the field card. I like weird decks, and we already have established that within these 22 team talks.
I just want to interrupt right here, because I think this segues really well into the green leader. I think Birrar pulled up a nice screenshot of a text, and he was saying what he thought about the Beerus leader.
Oh yeah, that's right. That did happen. Forgot about that. Sorry, it's been a long day. Somebody had posted a picture of the Beerus leader, like close up, like from the video. I couldn't 100% make out everything it said, but I'm pretty sure the permanent is you start with 6 life. He's a 15k leader. I don't know what his activate main does exactly, but I saw, like, because you know how they have the brackets and everything, I saw what looks like Universe, and then obviously it has to be Universe 7. It's Beerus, so his activate main has something to do with Universe 7, and I know his awaken condition. Look carefully. It's 3 life or less. Draw 2, untap 1, awaken. I don't know if there's another condition there. I couldn't make it out, but I know at the bare minimum it's a awaken at 3 life. Draw 2, untap 1.
I want to know if its awaken side is going to be 15k or 20k, because it's a 15k front side. That's what I'm curious. I'm like, are we being power crept this season or this release?
Or is it just for Beerus because he is the...
That's definitely what it is. That's so like how 6 life was on the rejuvenation leaders, and that was because you can build life back up. This is just going to be, it's a suicide deck. You're playing with lower life. That's my call from it. And from one more thing, that Champa will probably be the exact same because of that field card. That field card is if you get 5 of your opponent's battle cards underneath it, you win the game. And every turn you could steal an opponent's battle card and whatever with Universe. It's got some other stuff to it as well, but that's the main effect is you go 5 turns, you win. Which is sick because 5 turns in this game can either be very easy for some decks or very hard if you're facing other decks. And that's probably why we're seeing this start at 6 life. But starting at 15k as well, that stops that early aggression from your little piss babies on the other side. So that's something that I found really interesting. From that, I'm just like, oh, okay, now I'm apparently going to be the resident green player now, because all these green decks are the ones that are weird and they attract me. The Goku, I thought I was going to hate Goku from this set. My God, have I had so much fun with that leader. That leader is not as bad as it looks. And now I got to try Vegeta. I got to order some of the red-green stuff from the Assault of the Saiyans and then shove it in there. But I know you wanted to talk about it, Frank. What did you have on your plate for what you're looking for in this upcoming set?
Yeah, I will comment on the Beerus though. Like I said, I'm curious. I feel like they're going to be safe. I feel like it's going to be a 15k. I really do, because it seems like the worst possible time to be like, hey, we're going to try to make all the other leaders obsolete now. So I think it's going to be a 15k for the front side, back side. But yeah, going off of that, honestly, I am intrigued and interested with the Wish Goku Black Zamasu, but like I'm liking the 5-drop blue yellow Arrival Zamasu that's coming out, just because like it has the Aegeus ability. You know, it taps down a card whenever you use it, restands the 2. It costs 2 to be able to play it by just having 2 cards in your combo area, 1 Zamasu, 1 Goku Black. And then it's also a 5-drop that can be evolved onto by the 9-drop that brings out the Tragedy Overground. So it gives you the 2 options now to be able to go into the 9-drop for your Tragedy. and just going to make that more consistently possible to do on turn 3. Which against some decks in the meta, they lose when that happens because they're not going to be able to play anything.
Xeno Gogeta, 6 costs.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to fuse that right into your energy, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I've
you
played
throw that and then you bring out the old 2-drop campaign rare of the Goku. Your opponent's battle cards that cost 2 or less can't attack.
Mm-hmm.
You drop that on the board, and you're just like, "You got any 3 costs?" Because that's all you're doing.
No, I think that tragedy, especially for that, like I've played mono blue Zamasu, and you can get it out turn 3 there, but you do need fusion pieces to be able to get into there properly, and that being able to just arrival for it seems like I gotta turn that deck blue yellow, and if you're running. I don't know what the new leader's going to do, but the old, I believe, set 8? 7? Is it 7?
Yeah.
Okay, set 7, that leader is that if you get to, your opponent gets 8 energy, you basically are winning the game. So, against people that spam out stuff early, sure, you won't be able to put their low-cost guys in energy after the fact, but if they got a full board going out, I think this has happened with me and Jay, where you just play your tragedy and it all gets sent to energy, and you're like, well, you're at 8 energy now, buddy. Good luck getting rid of some. And then you just, every turn, 4 energy to the bottom of their deck. So that is awesome to see that there's support for that, and hopefully that this Zamasu leader also has some other way of playing. Because Zamasu, for all 3 leaders so far, have been like really unique styles of playing.
Yeah.
First one being... Yeah. You're unkillable after 2 life. It's all based on deck. Second one being you want to ramp your opponent up to kill them. Third one being you want to ramp your energy up for your turn and also discard it, so you don't need to discard any more energy at the end of the turn. And then you get other abilities for it, which that one was the most meta relevant at its time coming out. I know a lot of people are actually topping with that blue set 10 Zamasu.
Yeah.
So it's awesome to see what they can do with this, and I know there hasn't been anything revealed on that yet. But being a wish leader, I've always asked for more wish leaders because wish leaders.
And it's going to be
fun.
interesting to see what Dragon Balls come out for that specific leader, right? Because we all seen the different Dragon Balls that come out, and they all have different effects. So it will be really cool to see. Going back to the Green Champa and Beerus. I hope they restrict the cards that you can play in that deck, because imagine hand destruction with that deck. Like you don't have a hand to play, and if you go to turn 5, I'm gonna win. Like I don't need to kill you. I have a definitive win condition. I just have to either stall you enough or, just not let you play the game. And it's a lot of the complaints that the community have now. Like, hand destruction is too toxic, right? And now you have a potential leader that can do hand destruction and win in turn 5 without any downside to it. So I hope they do consider that, because it's going to be very difficult to balance something like that.
Yeah. I'm curious to see as well, because with one of the other releases, the Whis Super Unison, it says on an auto limit 1, if this card has 3 or more markers, when this card is played, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and discards it. So it already looks like the Unison built towards this specific meta or arc discards things from their hand. So I'm curious and fearful at the same time.
The one thing with that, though, is that the way the field does work, I just pulled it up now, it's an auto once per turn. If your leader is a green Beerus or green Champa card, at the end of a battle where one of your green battle cards attacks and KOs an opponent's battle card, place that card underneath the drawer. So technically, like, your opponent, you have to still have a way that your opponent's playing stuff. And the way that, like, everything's worded as universe in rest mode with the same universe, I think they might be restricted to only universe battle cards, which takes away, well, it doesn't take away if it's universe 7 battle cards and universe 6. If it's just universe, then we still got Ribran on the table.
Yeah, and Rosie.
And Rosie. So the two favorite hand control. People were sleeping on Rosie, but I've been killed so many times just Rosie, I have 2 life left, and I have 2 cards in hand. I'm like, well, one of these weren't Frieza, so I lose.
I feel like this meta, though, I'll just reading accepted. I feel like blue is just going to absolutely destroy this at least in the best of 3. So if you play blue, get your Zenos now, because it says barrier, but who cares? Zeno removes barrier. It goes pay them for 5, drop them -5, bye bye field.
It's true, but then again, you're paying 5 energy to get rid of a 1-cost field.
That would
It
win
hurts.
your opponent the game.
Not all the time, though, because the way this is, like, you can't go off that win condition all the time, purely for the fact that you have to keep KOing with your battle cards. You can't do
That's
it with
true.
just your leader. Your leader might have a restriction, like, it could be like the Broly leader from set 1, where it can't attack battle cards.
Yeah, that's true.
So
There
hand
was
control
somebody,
might be harder, because you might have to progress your opponent's state by swinging on them so you can get your draw for the turn, or maybe he doesn't draw, because he's a 15k. There's a lot of things that could or could not be, and we don't know yet, but I do like the concept. I do like the concept, and it's kind of hard to get. Like, your opponent can play around that. They're like, well, I'm not going to play battle cards. I'm only going to play unisons now.
Yeah. Did you happen to see online somebody had brought it up with the ultimate blow extra card going into that deck?
That's the Hatchiak one, right?
That's the one that's the counterplay, give revenge. And then with the field card being able to redirect, you just go, hey, redirect to my revenge. There's a card on your turn.
Yep. That
and
part's
I think it
awesome.
gives plus 10k, I think.
15.
Yep.
15, okay. Yeah.
Something like that.
15?
Plus 10.
No.
Okay.
That auto doesn't work there. It says when one of your green battle cards attack. So it won't work there. So they did prove it for that, but that counterplay is one of my favorite things that I ran in Revive. Because Revive, you're just like, yeah, swing on it. Now it's revenge, and he's coming back later. This is going to be great.
Yeah, I was playing that in Garlic Jr. with the Yamcha blocker.
Nice.
And then just combo Zarbon to untap it.
Yep, that's the thing to do in yellow.
That's vile, by the way. That's vile.
No.
So pass it on. Say, Jaudat, what are you looking forward to the new spoils? I know there's not a whole lot that's been spoiled, but anything pique your interest?
The new skill, Empower. I think the skills that they've shown on the unisons seem pretty fair, but I'd like to see more unisons, and I'm sure there's going to be some crazy combos that people could pull off with the Empower skill.
People are already
Just being
talking
able to
about that.
boost up your other unisons. Sorry?
The people are already talking about Empower because of that Dark King Meki Kabura. Because of how people were like, so can we play unisons for no energy? Like how, like before, like they play, because they don't have a specified cost. So play them for 0 so I can fill my drop area in black. Because they're all related to black unisons. But now it's this one, you Empower 2. If you have a 2-cost unison, like you already have a unison on board with 2 markers, can I just free play this unison, get 20k, and already be eligible to swing, right? That's kind of scary. You got a free 20k coming down after you already got your other unison swing. Now 20k.
No, I don't think that's possible,
like that's not going to be possible.
because it says if this card replaces a black unison card as it enters play, so you have to meet the condition.
Yeah, you
of
have to meet the
entering play.
condition.
And
So
still-
you have to tap 1 to play the unison, and then you transfer over, then you can attack.
Because technically, he don't swing if he has 2 marker or less.
Yeah. So that's why you'd go, like I'm saying, it's been
The plus
been
one
discussed.
after that, and
Yeah, you do a +1 after that, and then you go for a swing, right? And then you choose 1 card in your hand, place it at the bottom of your deck, draw 1. So it's not like the +1 is bad at all. But that was the contention that was going on. I know some people were saying that it's a permanent, and you're fine with it. You're thinking for Shenron.
So that means the guy that plays Unison from Warp is pretty insane.
I don't know. I feel like it might actually work because the way Empower reads, like I'm looking at Vados right now, it says Empower green 3. If this card replaces the green Unison card as it enters play,
As it enters.
So you
it
got to be the
carries
condition
over up to
to come into
three
play.
of its three markers. Yeah, but as it enters play, not
But the condition,
when it enters play.
the condition is it has no specified cost. So
Yeah,
the condition is
the black
just
Unisys.
play it, and then
Yeah, the
then
black
once it
Unisys with
enters
no
play,
specified.
it checks. Do I have 0 markers? Go to the drop area, because that's what people. That's at least what people. Yeah, that's at least what people were doing before. If they had 4 cards in drop and they're like, I need to get a 5th so I can do my overrealm. Let me just play a Unison for free, specified cost. There it goes, directly to the drop.
I see. Okay, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
So now I'm saying same thing, but has markers.
I think it would be in the same order as autos are checked. So you have to play the card. If you play the card with no markers, it's dead, right? Because you play the card, it checks for markers, and no markers, card is dead. So you will at least have to play it for 1, checks, okay, I have a marker, I don't die, then now I get the markers from the other card. That's what, in my opinion, that would make way more sense than having just a single free play, because you cannot act like, we have to verify where the empowered triggers, right? Does the empowered trigger in your hand or when it comes into play?
As it's read right now, what it's saying is if this card replaces a black Unison card as it enters play, it carries over up to 2 of its markers. So if we're reading as it enters play, that goes in the same thing as counterplays that go in the drop area. Instead of being played, all this kind of wording. So that's why it's just like, but then again, it does make more sense if you pay 1, but it's Bandai. So we also got to do stuff like that.
You're talking that you can just like, I think to play Unison, you cannot like cast it for 0 because it's
You
gonna
can
die.
for black.
But
Black
yeah,
doesn't have a
normally
specified
you would
cost.
just cast it. Then again, this is what most people have been doing rulings on. I don't know if there's been an official ruling on it, but people cast it for 0 just to fill their drop. Now saying as it enters play, cast it for 0, but as it enters play, empower 2 markers. Does it stay? Does it not?
Watch. I'm telling you, watch. We're arguing about this now, and once we get the full reveal, we're going to see that it has 1 specified black.
That'd be fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
They're going to be like, yeah, it would work, but we're not going to let it.
Yeah.
That is true.
Nah,
It's
nah.
like the
He hasn't. He hasn't.
Yeah, he doesn't have a specified cost.
Oh,
But-
shit.
Yeah, he doesn't. But the green cards, they do have the 1 specified cost.
Yeah.
But the Kai has it though. The Kai has
Yeah,
it.
the guy has a specified cost of 2.
So yeah, the thought is go Kai into that for free after using the abilities or as a kill turn. But that obviously it does seem a little cracked that you're getting a free, basically another overrealm for free. Like that's just 5K off of fighting against fate. So
Especially since he's 20K.
I mean,
20K.
but again, read at the bottom. It says when you play a card with swap.
Yeah, so I'm so excited with that, man.
Yeah. And
So
honestly, if you're looking
they
at
can-
Empower, he's swapping himself.
he's swapping. So are they gonna rule it like a swap?
no, there's no way they're gonna rule that like a swap. But that's the other thing you bring up, swap. So that means what the hell would they do swap with? Of course, a little Dinkler, Shroom, and Salsa. So you know I gotta run that shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I gotta run that
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, you have to think like the Dark Empire, right? So you're talking about Shroom Salsa. You're talking about even
Gravy.
a couple of Meki Kabura cards, Gravy. We can see some Kais have swap.
Finn.
That will be really cool. I'm mainly a black player, and as soon as I saw those black trunks that got revealed, I was so hyped.
Yeah, and
To even consider that black cards can now have swap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man.
so who's where are we at? Who's Who hasn't said
We're
it?
at Jay, but Jay, are you passing off, or was there something else? We went on a huge
Oh,
tangent
I already
after
talked about the
that.
Empower thing.
Okay, that's all you wanted to talk about. Okay,
I kicked off the Empower conversation.
there we go. That went for a fucking ride there, Karl. You're sitting
Carl's
there.
been waiting for this.
I've been
waiting
seeing your
for people to
chest
talk about
hair.
this leader. Go ahead. Let's hear about the leader.
Of really leader. Hold up, I'm gonna put it up because I don't remember, but I know it's good. I'm pretty excited for real for the leader.
He's not sure which one, but he's excited.
the next Gogeta, the next Gogeta engine.
No. I'm excited for that Deborah leader though.
I didn't even
That we
catch that
don't-
until you spoke about it, which is awesome. Like, to think
'Cause-
about that.
We didn't see it anywhere, and the thought that went through my mind is, are we gonna start getting leaders into TP packs? That would be insane. But yeah,
They've already done it with
Well,
pre-release.
that's gonna be a $75 leader.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if I like that.
they did. The Toa and the prismatic Bardock were like one of those, so maybe it's gonna be
And
coming
AOD.
in
Kinda.
AOD too. Yeah, I forgot about it.
Three
But yeah,
very fun black leaders.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trunk's gonna be really fun to play with. Like, choose a black card, send it to your hand. From your hand to your warp, draw 2 cards. It's pretty good. The Awaken is pretty good too, and like another blocker leader. So it's gonna be fun. Can't wait to see what the guy's gonna do if your blocker is activated or something like that in the same way of the Shadow Dragons. And maybe we're gonna get more Shadow Dragon support. We don't know.
Maybe.
It's
Like-
they didn't say this is the last Shadow Dragon thing, and you know how they like to drag out Shadow Dragons.
Well,
5 sets
the-
later, yeah, we'll give you all of them.
the yellow ones spend what? They spend on 3 sets, like they having
It's 3 or
few
4.
gear-
Yeah, I
few
think it was
cards
3.
here and there. So yeah, the leader trunk's really interesting. I hope that we're gonna get a 3-drop target for that one Go Tanks card that I really want to play since it came out, but only 3-drop target for it is really not that good. I want to break this one. I really want to break this card
Hey,
because
that's-
like for 1 energy you can evolve a Go Tanks Zeno for energy cost of 3. So you're gonna have a 35k dual attack attacker, and activate battle for 1 black. You can give it 10k power and double strike. So if you have 4 energy left and you swing with it, you can just tap 4, give it double strike and 40k power. So,
it's
I mean,
cracked.
that's almost to the power of the Sing Shenron secret. Same amount of energy. Because you
Yeah.
play it for 2 and then you tap 2 on your turn.
yeah, well, you gotta choose what you. If you have enough energy left, yeah, you can like boost it as much as you want.
The only thing I've seen success with that was Rebellu. You play Rebello, that's 6 cost overwhelm.
Yeah,
That comes in 2, you got double strike, you got 2 extra energy to play with, because minimum turn you can do Rebello is turn 4, and she's only 2. You go into him
Yeah.
and then something else, and bada bing, you know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah.
where you can see the power of it.
True, he is overarm for 2, overarm 6 for 2. Yeah, it's manageable too.
Yeah,
But yeah.
In spirit of the reveals, I've been playing this all day. So, oh god, that glare.
The guy.
Solar Flare Krillin?
Solid play. No, my Kai deck.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm super excited for the new black cards.
Yeah.
One thing. Oh, go ahead.
No, I want to wonder if the Dabura is going to be the silver bullet for hand destruction.
Oh, maybe.
The leader.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If your opponent makes you discard a card, draw a card instead.
As permanent on both sides.
Yup.
Yes.
That'd be like a once per turn. That'd be a pretty good once per turn.
Yeah, make you rethink taking hand destruction into an event.
That's true. The only thing with that is every time any hand destruction's going, like for actual hardcore hand destruction, it's always 2 at a time. It's always Rosie, Ribrianne, fuck, Cell's Earth Destroying. I guess that's one. Just like, oh, well, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, look, a super combo. Get fucked. But yeah, it is nice that when you're looking at it, for at least the front side, it looks like Majin Buu Arc Deborah. It doesn't look like anything Xenoverse related. So it could be like that, because I'm pretty sure the Deborah that you play from the drop, if it gets discarded, you draw 2. I'm pretty sure that's Majin Buu Saga, and there isn't a lot.
Oh, it's actually Senno. I have it right here.
Oh, it is
I have it on
Senno.
my side
Okay.
deck. Yeah. It's Deborah Senno.
Because I was going to say, all the other Deborah stuff that we've had from, like, the DBZ is red. Like, that one that with Bobbity, if Bobbity's in play, it gets dual attack, double strike, or whatever. There's the other one that if there's another Bobbity, your opponent puts 2 to the warp, and then once they die, you get the 2 cards back.
There's the black counterplay.
Black counterplay, yeah, that's true. There is that one, and Petrification is in black too, and that's all based on him.
There's the red promo.
And then we just got this one too.
Yeah, that one's Finn. I know that one's definitely Xeno. He's got the drip.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I play that on my SS4 Bardock list.
Nice.
Mm.
Oh.
I didn't break anything, I swear.
Not yet.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited for the black stuff, and I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna keep that for another section of the video. But the thing that really interests me is the Grand Prix deck. I wanna know. I wanna know what it's gonna do. Like, I don't know why I have the feeling that the leader's red, but I wish that is gonna be rainbow. I wish.
Blue.
It is a weird color to have, like, a Grand Priest, because red is, like, the soul of red is aggro.
Yeah.
So are you going to be, like, spamming a bunch of angels?
Is it really aggro now?
That's true.
Yeah, they've kind of made red from... They've completely taken out the aggro from red, and now they made it into a hand filtering.
They changed black to aggro. That was... After that, when they had to neuter all those leaders. But the thing is that I think if that is the case, where it's playing low-cost angels and all that, red-blue is probably the way to go with that. Because then you got the Grand Priest from DB6, I believe, that you need to pop at least 2 other non-Grand Priest God cards. And then you get to play him. He's 20 crit just for that aggression. I believe that's what it is. I know a lot of people use it with Goku Black stuff.
I think he returns
2 to hand.
Your hand.
Yeah, it's something good where it's like you're getting that stuff back for combo pieces or to play later. I think he might be crit and unique or crit and once per turn to play him. Because if he's not, then that's a spam. I think just 1 blue energy, go to town. I think... Yeah, my buy now.
That brings back Herudigat and Storm vibes.
Which in this, like, at least in this state of the game, that's at least manageable now. Now with floodgates and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If this was brought back at that time, people would be putting 12 gauge shotguns in their mouth. But this yeah. But if that's the case, that's obviously something like this is all of us saying this now, and then we're all going to have our fucking foots in our mouth when it comes out, and these are either the worst or the most cracked leaders ever, and then we're just completely... This is just speculation, right? Like, we only can guess off the power of the cards that we have seen, which, with the Empower, seems like a really good ability, and they have, like Jay did mention, they do have balanced abilities. Like, the -7 on Shenron being the red big one that really makes use of Empower, I think, the most, is that it's -7 if your leader is Universe in a special trade, draw 1, place the top card of your deck into life. So it's a draw 1, get a life, and you're just basically sacking probably a 1-cost unison that builds up quick, like Topo or anything like that. I guess that would work because Jiren is Universe, so that could be a possibility. But with that deck, you kind of want to swing like hell. So I don't know how viable.
Gogeta chain. With the Empower Unisons, you're going to be going evolve Gogeta plus units plus markers, evolve Gogeta plus markers, use an ability, drop this dude Empower up to -7.
That's very true because we got to think about it. Red is very good at that, where they add markers to the unison from cards on the outside, which go in, swing like hell with your go tanks that turn. I know that card hasn't been seeing any play at all anymore, but there's a possibility to bring stuff back, and that's what I think the best sets in this game have done, is allow people to bring older stuff back and kind of work it in, that's the one thing that I always went against rotation for that reason, which has made some stuff cracked, but it leaves more to the imagination.
So I pulled up the El Kai from DraftBox just to clarify. So he's a 5-drop, 20k crit permanent. Only one copy of this card can be played in your battle area. And activate main for 1 blue if you have 4 or more energy, and you choose 2 non-Great Priest God cards in your battle area and return them to your hand. Play this card from your hand. So you're returning 2 of your universe cards, playing it down 20k crit, and then you can replay those universe cards if they have on-play abilities, or people are using it obviously with the Zamasu, the Eliminator.
So we hear it right now. I'm going on. I'm buying all of those out, and I'm using that in the Zamasu Goku Black Wish. Just send back my whatever target little piss 1-drops or anything like that. But what were you saying, Karl?
I wish that with the Wish Leader Goku Black, we're gonna be able to play those again.
I don't know about Joyful Strike.
Joyful Strike.
Joyful Strike. You know, no, you gotta shuffle your life anyway. I was gonna say, if you know what life's there, take 2 damage. Here's my 2 other Dragon Balls. I don't know how we made it to turn 6 and I still haven't awakened, but still.
But still, if it's free playable and you don't spend energy for it, I don't know. I'm wishing for the stars, but then like playing 6 and untapping 6 energy. Untapping 6 energy.
You know what also could be another thing that we didn't consider is that it is, but it's turning into Goku Black. It's not the wish where he's becoming immortal. I was going to say, if it's the wish where he's becoming immortal, then we can also go back to the set 2 where there's an alternate win condition to die. And that alternate win condition could be every time you take a damage, you remove a Dragon Ball from your drop area, remove it from the game.
That'd be so dumb.
So 7 damage is
so
how
dumb.
that you just have 7 extra life.
I got 15 life. Come at me, bro.
Hey, that's people. As soon as they started making that BoJack stuff that puts stuff to the bottom of the deck, like from your drop area, people were trying to crack the Zamasu Leader, and they never could, just because there wasn't enough to it. Maybe there's something here, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's the wish to switch bodies that it's not going to have. I don't think it's going to have anything to do with immortality, which that is what got me into this game. Seeing that Zamasu Leader set 2, I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
I've tried that BoJack shit.
See?
I've tried it.
But Jay's in cyberspace. Is he still in the call?
Power went out.
He's like, and I'm done.
Hey, that's just how it works sometimes.
So I think we had one more that hasn't commented on their favorite spoilers.
I think that was Birrar, right up there.
This man right here.
This man right here.
I like how everyone's screwed. So on the video, it's only gonna be my thing. So he's right here for me. Everyone else pointing. Yeah, he's over there. Yeah, that one over there.
Am I good?
You're on Frank right now. You got to do a little.
I gotta ask as well.
There
if
you go.
anybody has seen this? Does
Frank
this blanket,
is right there.
Does this blanket and pillow look like something praying with a weird pillow cover face?
You're tired.
Yeah, you're stoned.
I'm seeing this. I'm like, yo.
I'm seeing Jesus.
Oh, now you're talking about it. Maybe, yeah.
What blanket?
Carl's like, I'm seeing Jesus.
Oh,
I don't know.
The one on my couch.
So it was what card I'm excited for, and then like other stuff that I noticed, basically, right?
Yeah. What do you personally like, and then what's something that you think would be meta relevant or anything? We've basically been saying anything.
Okay.
So whatever you want to say about the set that hasn't already been said, shoot.
Okay. So first of all, I'd like to say that red Goku super rare, that the one for Universe 7 is cracked out. I love it because it gives something red doesn't have, which is like hand destruction. That's amazing. Also, I want to note that it literally is the Pycon SCR, but it's an SR in red. It's literally Pycon. It does the same thing. Pycon's a board wipe, Goku's a board wipe when it's played.
You're forgetting the one thing. Goku doesn't let them draw.
Yes, Goku doesn't let them draw.
Pycon does, and 2, I don't even give a fuck what that does. The SPR is one of the nicest cards that. They've had one really good SPR every set since 14 that I can remember because the Gogeta was set 14. Set 15, I think it's the Kefla for me. That Kefla looks so nice with the background and everything. And this Goku even puts it above that. Like this Goku with the fight scene with Jiren. You say what you want about the Universe Tournament arc. That is beautiful. That's SPR.
100%. So that card's already like amazing. That card's beautiful too. Nobody arguing with that one.
True.
But something else that I like overall, and maybe this is a bit of a hot take, is I noticed because I was doing a little bit of deep diving. And I was like, let's take a look at their future products, this and that. And I looked, and it stated like for this next set and the set after, there's going to be only 18 SRs but 14 SPRs, as opposed to the current like 10 SPRs and like 23, 25 SRs. It's like that's a lot less SRs, which
Thank God.
I don't think is good. I think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing.
That's a good thing because
that's a very good thing.
When Jay cracks open a case and you see 1 copy or 2 copy of an SR, you're like, dog, I opened a fucking case and I'm literally missing so many. I'm getting 9 copies of Broly red SPR, 2 of the SRs of that version, and then just nothing of black. There was no fins. I think there might have been 3 of the dark, the counter attack, which is cracked, but it was just like you get so much of one thing and then nothing of anything else because there's such a large number of SRs and you're only getting a total of SRs and SPRs in a box. You're guaranteed 7 if the box isn't screwed up. But
no, exactly. Like even for me, this last set, like I didn't pull a single Turles rare. I pulled an out of 3 boxes. I pulled an SCR, a God Pack, not 1 Turles. Not even 1. Yeah. It's too much. And like half the thing too is like half these SRs that get printed, like it's embarrassing to even call them an SR. Like if you're trying to be nice, call it a rare. Like in terms of like what it actually does. Like real talk. Some of them are like trash.
You can tell. You can tell because the ones that have SPRs are usually the good ones. That's usually the ones they know. Like okay, people are gonna play this. They're gonna hunt for 4 of these. And weird enough, with the SPR ones is. At least the case that we opened up, we saw a lot more SPRs of certain things. The ones that had SPRs, we saw more. Like Kefla, I think there was at least 2 more SPRs. Broly, there was like 4 more.
Videl.
Oh yeah, that is the last set. Videl that whole case was full, and then the set before that, the whole case was full with Power of a Super Saiyan, which I guess is a good thing to be full of because that card's still.
There was Power of a Super Saiyan, but there was also the.
That was the Goku, the red
Frieza,
Goku.
Frieza armchair.
Wheelchair.
Frieza
Wheelchair Frieza.
Yeah. Wheelchair.
Don't remind me. Oh my
How
god.
I think I still have like 2 playsets of SPR.
Oh, probably.
Friezas.
Yeah, and they're what 30 cents maybe? Like.
Yeah, they're not. What? They should be an uncommon at most.
Yeah, like that unison was horrible. Like that. I still have not seen anybody go nuts with Shield. I guess I'll have to play it eventually, but
some common foils are more expensive.
Oh, 100%. That's just like if you look at anything like that, like even just the boo negate, the boo po, whatever you want to call it, just the rare not foil is like at least $1 or $2, and that SPR is no way in hell it's even that much.
Yeah, so I think it's very good.
So I am glad that they're resetting the ratios for SRs and SPRs, but they still got to fix the case, right? I don't want to see 2 play sets of 1 SPR and 1 of something else. Yeah, you're buying a whole case. You should be able to get a decently ratioed SR SPR.
At least 2 of each.
Card.
And yeah, I wonder what they're doing with the SCR thing now with the God SCR, because what we had, which is our next topic anyway, but what we had, these 2 last sets were 2 SCRs in a box, which is normal, but they weren't controlled, as in before you would have 1 2 different ones. And now
Yeah,
how
this
it's
is
working is this might only be us, but I haven't looked too much into it, but both times we've done the box openings, there has been an SCR by itself, and then one SCR comes with a God pack in the same box. I don't know if that's called a God box now or something, but that's already happened twice. And I know with your box, Jay, you lucked out and got double Panzino, but it was Panzino and a there's one of them, but and a God pack in the same box. So it's just like someone high rolls getting a single box, and then someone else is completely fucked. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing to keep the God pack with that. You'd feel, extra special, but then someone else is getting screwed out of a God pack. But then again, God packs were only 1 per case before. Now there's technically 2 with that God box thing, if that's how it works. But with this God SCR that we're getting into next, is that going to be 1 per case, 1 per 2 cases? Like,
Here's
I
another.
feel like it's going to be at least. I don't feel like it's going to be 1 per case. It's going to be 1 per act. I feel. Otherwise, what's the point of printing it? People buy a case that are like, I know I'm going to have the God rare.
They said that the pull rate for the God SCR is going to be a less percentage than the normal SCR. So I'm thinking, in this case, if there's 2 SCRs, right? You're getting 2 SCRs per case, great. But then the God card is probably going to be 1 for every 4 cases.
Yeah.
So that's big bucks.
And also the way they worded it, there's 3 secret rares per set, and every single SCR has an alt art, and that's the new God SCR. That's how it's going to be.
But there's only one God.
Yeah,
SCR,
I think
right?
they only did one. One of them are being
going to be getting the God
Only
rare.
one of them.
only one out of this set. So it's still technically going to be 4 different SCRs. 1 being a God, and then 3 being three SCRs. 1 of them becomes the God.
Yeah.
So speculations here. Something probably with Beerus and Champa maybe.
It's going to be Goku.
That's the first one.
And then
They're probably going to do a Goku.
UI, and then it's going to be UI Goku. Or it's going to be Elder Kai dressed up as UI Goku. Or whatever.
It's going to be another Victory Strike Goku.
Okay. Nah, they need to bury that skill.
It's gonna be Mr. Popo.
Yes.
Armor with shotgun.
Or
I
just
don't
go
know.
nuts.
I'm voting for a black Gregory. That's all I want.
For Popo. Gregory needs to be yellow.
Yeah, the only good Gregory's in green right now. With that good, but that's a long stretch. But he draws.
There's probably going to be another black SCR. I think for the past 5 sets, it's been always a black SCR.
What was
we
it?
just
Pan and Vermilion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you think about it, like black, when they make black XCRs, it's very
not-
generic. It's open to every single color, and it makes it not. It makes it that if you get it, you don't feel as bad as if you pulled something that is restricted to a color.
Yeah.
Well, you feel
People
great
felt
because
when they pulled
the
out-
pan one. The
Yeah.
pan one, you're like, ooh,
Just-
okay, there we go. This one's worth way more than all of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you remember back in the day when people were pulling the baby hatch and they're like, "Oh man, this sucks."
Now I
Don't
have to
give
play
me-
blue.
Don't get me started.
Baby hatch.
I'm still pissed that I
wish I
did
bought
not
it
buy
back
that for
then.
$80.
Yeah.
I was a fool.
Same.
Same thing with Boo. Boo was like 60. I was like, I got Celzino. I'm fine.
Still, I still love those more.
Oh, they're
Oh,
so yeah. They're
The
so
two most-
shiny.
2 most splashable
Oh, yeah.
SCRs in the game right there.
Yeah.
Now I think Pan's overshined it because it does it's Baby Hatch and that, so or a
Except
free
Pan is
40.
activate main when Heroin's
True.
lineage
True.
is
Heroin-
activate battle.
Heroin's
Wow.
the awesome wait. So you comboed your whole hand. Wait, on a 5 cost? It doesn't have barrier, right? Okay.
The
Okay.
rip.
Keep going. No, please keep going.
Combo your life.
But heroin's dropped to like $30. I saw.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
because there were so
It
many
was
printed in the
$25.
case.
$25.
25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like 4 to a case, and there's only 1 SCR in that set. So you pulled four every case.
Well, the main point of that losing value is Pan is here
Yes.
That
and does
too.
the same thing, but is more. There's more utility to pan. I'm sure you're gonna see someone in the next Worlds or National win it with Lineage, surprise some people.
It's true. Or that ape. I
Yeah.
don't know. Good old Poe
Or that
over
ape.
there.
Primal Carnage.
But you
Why
know
is-
what? It's really sad. Like you develop your board, you're like, I feel safe. I'm gonna pan SCR next turn, and it just gets super Kamehameha.
True. That's you can do
Yeah.
that.
Which is
I
a
think
good
that's
thing.
the
That's a
balancing
good
act
thing.
of
Yes,
it.
100%. That's
Yeah.
overtuned. What we've seen in this game is overtuned SCRs being protection. Look
But-
at Celzino. Celzino having deflect made that card so strong, and with its original ability being okay, I can, especially with Sin Shadow and aggro cracking that is what broke that SCR, where it's just like, okay, turn 2 I have a 9 drop and a 3 drop or an 8 drop and a 4 drop, and I'm just gonna go into this quad strike, and you can't really do anything about it, buddy. So being deflect, where even that early you can't really deal with that. But the other ones that we saw that had protection, Red Broly, like, it's such a specific SCR that it's just like, okay, this can have barrier. Like, because it is so hard to bring out. There's only like 4 cards in the game that can even bring that card out. And it's in very specific niche decks. But what I was
It's
going to
lit.
say on that
So,
was when are we getting a leader SCR? When are we just gonna say fuck it, and just because we've gotten a Unison SCR already, and we got extra card SCR. When are we getting a leader SCR and just going, you know what, guys, fuck you, go buy it.
But
I don't see it happening.
would
I
it
don't either.
have ultimate? That's my question.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, they'll just do it for the fuck. They're like, yeah, well, you can't include another
It's
one.
if they do something like that, the card is going to be so cracked out that it's going to have ultimate on it, and you're not going to
Yeah.
be able to play another SCR.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, yeah, that's true. That
technically,
is true. Yeah, they could do that where it's ultimate on it, and it's just like, well, you can't play another SCR, and
Yeah.
They would have to give it a permanent. They would have to give it a permanent saying you can't play any ultimates because your leader's not technically in your deck.
that's true. That's
That
true.
is
Right.
true.
So they would have to have a permanent saying you can't play any ultimates in your deck.
Fair enough.
That is true.
Yeah.
Man.
But again, like if the card is so cracked out, it's gonna become pay to win, and it's gonna be pay to win
Oh,
like
100%.
$3,000-4,000.
Instead, and it'll have another permanent that says this card counts as all colors.
Give me that 3-sided leader.
Yes.
Seriously, one of the games I used to play had a 3-sided leader, basically. Like front side, back side. Then when you flip it, you're like, all right, it's done. Like GG.
Yeah,
Like
you're
everything in hand is
to the
free.
store. You're walking to the store and be like, I want that pack that's in the shape of a box. You're like, I think it's special.
Man. I'm sure that like some people on Bandai are gonna watch the video and go, "Oh shit, that's pretty good."
Yeah. There's, oh shit!
think-
Wait, what are these guys? BCIDs? I need to ban all of them. Okay.
I mean, I swear that's what happened when they went to the Denny's Applebee's combo.
Yes.
They-
The fuck.
What is the Denny's Applebee's combo?
So the newest South Park episode has a Denny's Applebee's combo restaurant that they go to.
In the future.
So in the future. So I swear they've been watching our team talks.
Because no one else has talked about Applebee's ever. This is the most publicity they've ever gotten, even though.
I don't know, guys. Like when I'm from Puerto Rico. We have joint Pizza Hut Taco Bell place. So
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
I
they-
remember
Right.
those.
Kai is the limit.
Those were cracked back in the day.
oh,
In the
100%.
states have like triple combination fast food places.
Oh yeah.
It's
Convenient.
wild.
Here we
Yeah,
That's
had
why they always fuck up your orders.
We have Tim Hortons, Wendy's.
Harvey's Swiss Chalet, I think, and like what?
Taco Bell, KFC, they cut that
Yeah.
off because they were all those restaurants that did both always got your order wrong, and it was always horrible service. Now that they're separate,
I
it's
like,
not
the
bad.
combination that I like was the Tim Hortons and the Cold Stone Creamery.
Yes.
That's the
Yeah.
combination that I liked.
Yes.
we don't
We
have
have
it. We don't
we
have
have
it
Tim
anymore. Here.
Hortons, Wendy's back home.
That's another common one, especially near en routes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think the last one we had here was KFC and Taco Bell.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
And it died.
Yeah, thank God. Like, it was nice
why
getting
I
some
think
KFC with a
Jollibee
Supreme
is-
fry, but
I
like,
went there only one time, and I had that Cheetos taco, something like
the
that.
Doritos Locos Tacos.
That was the last time I was there.
Was it
Yeah.
stale?
No.
No, we approve Taco Bell on this podcast.
I
Oh,
approve
man.
Jollibee's.
Jollibees, yeah.
Jollibee's has the best spicy fried chicken.
Do you remember that KFC sandwich where there's no bread?
Oh, where it's chicken and stuff in the middle?
Chicken and stuff in the middle.
Yeah, that's very American inspired.
Fucking
When was
alive.
this?
Oh, very
Just
recently.
Double Down, I think that's what it's called.
A few years ago.
Was I
Yeah.
living under a rock? Like what?
It's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm a fat man and I missed this.
Oh, they also came out with a chicken and waffle sandwich, but there was maple waffles for the top and bottom and chicken in the middle.
That was insane.
Yeah, that was.
You guys are killing me. I'm
You hear
starving.
that, KFC? Bring it back.
Okay. Off the
Sideways.
food topic now, because I can hear my stomach through my throat. But the God SCR. I know we already touched on it there a little bit. Was there any other feelings towards it? I think it's a cool idea. If it is extremely rare like that, if it's 1 per 4 cases, that makes this an actual instant it's pulled, you're probably looking at maybe a close to $1,000 card. Like that's
Oh,
that's
easy,
pretty
easy.
juicy, right? Because sure, stores, even stores that open cases, they're not opening more than 2 cases. They're opening 1 case, 2 cases to get stock, and then everything else is coming from trade-ins and all that. And most, maybe a team, like a really big team, just like, you know what, let's crack open 4 cases, but that's still like ridiculous.
Is that what we're
Even-
doing? Are we getting 4
I
cases
think,
together?
what do we got right now? 2? I'm
Yeah,
getting a case.
Lucas said that he was paying for 2 of them, right?
Yeah, good
Yeah.
one. I'm gonna have to sell my
I
truck.
got one.
Anybody looking for a Ram 1500? But
Just drive it to Regina.
I don't know.
We'll
I
see
feel
what's
like-
coming out.
I honestly feel if Lucas opens a OnlyFans, he will make enough money for 4 cases.
Oh,
that's true. I got the green screen here. I can make some magic happen. I just need to go on the wide angle on the
He'll
camera.
be
here.
doing the topo dance.
Yes.
We'll,
Catch your brow.
we'll still need to do those shirtless token.
You're gonna be the
I thought it was
next,
a
you're gonna be
calendar.
the next metal leader
There we
that
go.
Matt's talking about.
There you go. Yeah. Now you see, anytime you bring up Matt, you just have to associate him with nudie leaders.
Why are we back at this again?
Hey, it's Matt's. It's Matt's fucking fault.
For real. Like on the live stream of TCG Metal, I think like 2 days ago.
Yeah, he showed one. She's
Um,
Android 21.
Matt asked it
Matt has to wear it.
on
Fucking guy.
we,
See?
we cannot make this.
He needs to go to what? Jail? Is that what he said?
Jail, rehab.
He loves the personality.
He needs to go to horny jail.
Just like your Fight Night video.
Yeah,
promo.
exactly. I put him right into horny jail with that promo. But yeah, was there any other comments on the
You know
God?
what? This
do you
whole
feel
Fight
about it?
Night video promo thing is a good segue into Fight Night.
Yeah, this is one jumbled team talk. But yeah, Fight Night 7. If anybody was there, I think we had a hell of a time. We even got rated by the Dragon Ball Super Card Game official Twitch. That was a little go on, Karl.
Man.
I seen.
That was insane.
Yeah, it was wild. We had like 200 people in there at one time.
And
that,
just on the segue, I talked about the Fight Night for some of my friends that like have only one deck of Dragon Ball because like I gifted to them and sometimes we play and everything. But like they went up into the stream and really they really liked the job and everything. It was interesting to watch and like some of my friends were at some stuff on like LAN and everything where they had commentators and everything for computer games or something like that. But it was smooth, was interesting. So they want me to tell you that you did a hell of a job with the. Oh man, I have a blank. With all the commentators and everything, it was really smooth and really fun to watch.
Well, thank you. That's also partly to Jay there keeping everything together on the back end. I know he doesn't get enough recognition for everything that he does as well. Mine is everything that's shown right up at front. But yeah, I hope everyone thought it looked at least half decent. I know I try to, because there's a lot of Dragon Ball stuff that I've seen streams, even like official ones. What was the fucking... What regional was it where they just had like a yellow background and that was it? Like it was just like, I'm like, for an official regional
Asia or
stream.
Europe?
No, it was a North American thing. It was literally, I'm just like, dog, what the fuck? Like I want when people look at it, they're like, oh, this is actually set up, even though it's set up by fucking 2 or 3 people. Like,
Hey, Carta Magica, if you're looking for a streamer for your future regionals, right here.
yeah, right over
Right
there. He's gone. I don't know where the fuck he is. But yeah, does take a lot of time, and that's what I want it to look like. I want it to look like it takes a lot of time. I know Christian from Dragon Ball Card Game Canada, that Facebook group, he's the one who designs the layouts. I put movement to it and make it a little more interesting for the eyes instead of just a stale image, because I know that's some kind of human psychology trick, I think. But I think the raid actually happened while you were in your match. So I know a lot of people came in from Worlds watching Icarus and Xeno Gogeta go at it.
Xeno Gogeta.
Yeah, and then everyone before that was just like, oh yeah, Daddy Karl. I think that was all the guys that were really like, Karl's my daddy. Tell Karl, yeah, notice me senpai. Yeah, and then they literally
those are my
awesome.
closest friends for real.
Oh, it was awesome. They came in. I'm just like, I don't know if he can hear us right now. Let him know. I'm just pissing my pants. And then that is when you came back with Beerus. And then I knew everyone from Worlds rated because I started seeing everyone in here. Fuck that. Latin America doesn't even have Set 15 yet. I'm like, oh god, they're bringing that shit in here. I'm just like, oh no. I'm just like, well, Beerus versus Whis. You guys, Beerus versus Xenosin. You'll see this nowhere.
Yeah, man.
Which, my god.
Was really fun. Really liked it.
I gotta fucking commend you for that still. That was a fucking wicked match to watch. That was probably the most fun I had in the night, just watching you survive against a double turn Whis, and then the turn after just you negate. Well, I can't negate the attack, but it's a blocker and you're at the mill 4 every time you swing. Go. And it's like, oh
man.
My god. And I see him digging for the Whis and you're like milling his Whis out.
Man. I took that credible strike like a champ.
Oh yeah.
That was really insane.
No, that was fucking... That's what it's all about, right? It's seeing these nutty things that you would never see when you're fucking taking a snooze and drawing 10 cards with Icarus. When you're going on, someone's playing announcer Shen and just putting the 2 down back like it's the World Tournament set and drawing his whole deck that way.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, beautiful. But, yeah, I don't know if there's anything more to elaborate, but Fight Night 8, I think we still got it scheduled for the 22nd. I don't think there's any... interruptions there.
Great news. I did get the poster from Christian while we were recording this, and it will be up momentarily.
So signups, that means signups nice and early. That means we can get the lineup, I can get the promo out early, and
the deck list.
And the deck list. Fucking deck list early, so I don't need to have a migraine in the middle of the stream. If anybody was there, I apologize for my body failing me. But I'm glad that big shout out to Tom Smith, aka King of Marbles, Irritorum, for staying up with me the whole time. We were going for 8.5 hours, and he's in the UK, so he was up till like 8:30 a.m. Like, it was ridiculous. And also Pac-Man, I know you'll be watching this, Pac-Man. Huge shout out to you. I said you can come on for the Hermit style match, and you fucking took over. You did well and stayed right to the end, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. I know I'll be uploading those Fight Night matches very shortly on my channel so that people can rewatch it if they haven't. I know I put the DX thing up there. That is definitely copyright, but I don't give a fuck. That the transition to the final match, I know I wish I put the Twitch comments of just Karl going in there, just break it down. I saw that just all in caps. That was. I hope people enjoyed stuff like that.
With Karl, his intro, I think he's more of an Undertaker type of guy. I think you got to do the whole Undertaker.
Hey, hey,
theme
if you make
song
it to
for
the main
Karl.
event, that's what we got to do. Come in and then just pop out of a coffin. Yes.
Having a seizure.
Swinging it on a wrecking ball.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. I
And
gotta
what
put-
was the percentage of that match of him winning?
Percentage.
It's like-
it was I think 143%. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Honestly, not high enough odds because
Yeah.
he unfortunately didn't make it out on top there. That last match being, oh god, what was it now? He won the Kale match, which I was honestly really surprised because Kale into.
I have it all written down here. You're
whatever.
talking about the Karl match?
No. It was Johnny's match with the percentages, but 18
Oh, okay.
mil.
So it was Yellow Vegeta versus Kale. Kale took it.
Yellow Vegeta. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. Then it was another Vegeta versus OG Brawley,
And the OG
Vegeta
Broly
took
lost.
it. And then it was Android 18 versus Kitku.
Which I know there was a misplay there, and Frank would have lost his mind if he was there live. Tapping 4, playing Rebirth, going into Frieza, swinging with Frieza. I'm just like, you can't swing with Frieza. You got summoning sickness. And then
Don't worry, it was caught. It was caught.
It was caught. And then he goes to the next turn, like, oh, he has this in the bag. And we didn't even think about it. He goes and swings with his first card. This guy's got, 2 life left? Baby Hatch. We're like, oh, it's over. He doesn't have petrification in the deck. It's over. There's no way he's getting over this Frieza. He's got, already a bunch of his own battle cards plus the clone tokens. Sayonara.
That's when you need that. You need that baby ape.
Mm-hmm.
Such a wonderful feeling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. Rebirth, the Justice, fucking you, Trunks, Baby Ape, counter, cooler, Baby Ape, Petrification, Baby Ape. Oh, I love it. It's such a stupid combo, and it shouldn't exist. It's my favorite deck, but somebody please do something about this.
It's not like it won Worlds or anything.
Because I wasn't
True.
there.
See, that's
Because he wasn't there.
I had to work.
It was all
I
the other
didn't want-
androids.
It didn't win Worlds, but it sucks.
What was that? Did you wake up last night going, Meal 27, what?
Yeah, 27. It's like, how the hell did he get an odd number? What's
Or
going
how many
on?
cards in deck turn 3?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I have 38 cards. Milled them.
Yeah.
You have 38 cards? Yeah, in the drop you do. They're going
Yeah.
there.
It's like,
Oh,
how many
man.
cards in hand? 10. 10 cards in hand. How many cards in drop? About 15. So you have 35 in your deck? Okay, mill them.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I guess you lose.
Yeah.
The biggest,
Good
biggest and earliest mill I've ever done was in my red-blue variant. It was turn 4, and I had gotten 2 freezes out on turn 4 with the championship pack one. And they didn't do anything about it, and I thought they were. But because they didn't, it was a mill 48 on turn 4. There's no coming back from that. You don't have that many cards in your deck
I was
on
gonna
turn
say,
0.
Yeah, no. Even if you're building a 60 card deck, 8 go into life, 6
Yep.
go into hand.
Yep. Yeah, turn 4. Because it was 4 cards for every single battle card that got negated. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they flip the table, or did they just sell their collection after that?
This is why everyone right now side deck. If you're playing red, you got to side deck that baby to absorb everything.
Yes, you do.
How about just main Vegex?
I actually have a counter to that.
The blue hit unison exists now, so it's even
blue
easier.
hit unison exists now. I'll flip you to your front side and then mill you.
Yeah, I still remember the time. The only time I lost against Frank with its mill deck, I was playing Sin. No surprise. I was about to mill him out. I just was tapped out, and he's swinging a freezer. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared at all. God.
Nobody is.
Not enough petrification in hand, eh?
Not in Sin. Not in Sin. I'm running pure.
Pure.
Got to keep every extra card he plays has to mill.
Every big event that I've played in with that deck, I have seen a Facebook post or a Discord post by a person that I just beat, and then 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later, all of a sudden, bam, there's the Facebook post. It brings me joy.
Are you the one that plays against Peter Catani?
I am. That was me.
But with all of that, Frank,
Yeah.
with all of that, get to the regionals, come first, get to Worlds, show us what you got.
Just do
And-
so well that you get the deck banned for us.
Yeah, get it, man. That's the
That's
worst.
right.
You just have to finish first, back to back in regionals, and you're good to go.
Yeah, it's only
Yeah,
like
right.
8. It's only like 8 rounds. Like
That's fine. I can do it.
Come on.
The amount of times I've gone 6-1 in these 7-round regionals, it's stupid.
Oh, when you're not prepared.
That's how it is. But
I have a cool story about milling. Card Magica October of this year, I got first place on that tournament with SS4 Bardock. I was 6-0. My 7 match was against Cooler Mill. The only reason why I won is because he played Crown and ripped out my only blue and black card that I had in my hand, and I didn't see one until turn 4, 5, or something like that. So for 4 turns, I didn't draw a card from my leader swing. When we finished the match, I casted my 10 drop, the 10 drop with 27 effects.
Yeah.
And I went for quad strike, and I won the match. I looked at my deck, and I had 4 cards left on my deck. I told the guy, if you hadn't ripped that blue card from my hand, I would have drawn 4 cards up to this point.
Damn.
How do you like them apples?
I was like, that was lady luck.
Yeah. Yeah, jeez. But like I said, I was the Peter Catani post, but he was super nice about it. I've had so many other people be very, very salty about it.
it's fair. It's an
Like, "Oh, you broke
uncontrollable
out of here.
fate.
Good."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally like an uncontrollable fate. Yellow's the only thing that can stand slightly a chance with Cooler, but then you're running baby unison, and you just, oh yeah, monkey. Oh, monkey.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, that's 6 energy, and you triple monkeyed me. I can't.
Yeah. Like,
What if they made a
Frank
leader
was
that wins if you mill out instead?
do what?
If they make a leader where if you mill out, you win instead.
Oh, jeez.
Pull a Jace, you know?
And we're done. no more mill.
Hey, that's they put that to the Kaioken, that green Goku that no one ever used. That one where it's like sparking 20 for his effects.
That one was so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's the new Red SR sparking 20 also. So how much is this?
Sparking 20.
How
Yeah.
much is this fucking deck gonna burst?
Oh, well, that leader bursts like 5 and you can't overwhelm, so you can
Yeah.
actually pretty easily get to sparking 20 with that one. But
Yeah. But
Jeez.
I think coming up to the new format, Oceanas are gonna be even better. Oh, you're playing deck Sparking 20? Cool. Try to swing. You only have 10 cards in your deck.
Jeez.
yeah.
Shit.
Them gold foiled after images are going to go up. Watch. And we're going to be running them. Sparking 5, then you're going to have that turn 1. And I mean, most red decks want to self cut anyways. They want to awaken as fast as they can. So you go turn 1 burst 5. They go swing after image, cut for 1. Just cut as fuck them.
Cut for
So,
1 and
Jay-
probably wipe something.
So Jay, what you just posted with the Empower? That's pretty insane.
Yes, yeah, that is pretty insane. That's the ruling for what Lucas was talking about for the 0-drop unison with Empower. So when it gets played, it gets a marker from the unisons before it checks a 0.
There you go. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that. Dirt off my shoulder. Hell yeah.
I was doing some talking in the background while we are having this team talk to figure out, okay, what is the ruling, and I got it.
But man, that makes Sky pretty busted.
That makes now Kai had the cost.
No, but going into Kai
The
from
leader. You mean the leader?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean the 5K that you can bottom deck to play a unison from warp or hand.
Oh yes.
No, but you can only play that unison if you have no unisons in play.
Yeah,
Is that
but
how Kai
still,
works?
Yeah. But you play a unison, and then you swap it.
You can like Kai play a unison
Okay.
+1. Like I don't know. The first thing I have in my head is Pika. You can Pika
Icon or
+1
Mira.
or Mira. Like draw 1, warp 1, put Shikabura over it. You're at 3. You're gonna +1. You're gonna be at 3. You're gonna be able to swing 20k, and you're gonna be able to fucking swap demons.
What's Kai's restriction for unisons? Is it
15k, 15k, no specific guys.
Not specified cost.
No specified cost. Okay, so you can only do it with those certain ones. 'Cause I was gonna say, yeah, all the non-specified
There's only
cost
three
ones-
targets. There's only 3 targets: Smoke Dragon, Mira, and Pycon.
There is
Broly. And Broly BR.
Broly BR, Deborah from Truman Salsa. That one's actually not horrible because that one you don't need any markers to swing, and as soon as you combo a black card, it gets 5k for the turn. So you definitely could use that to get a swing beforehand, and then that'd be a 20k swing, and then you go into your Dark King, Megakabor, whatever the hell it's gonna be called.
The question is, can you empower over and empower?
Yeah. It's just
So
whatever the
if
empower
you have
number.
multiple, you can just keep going.
But the problem is
my
empower,
God.
the number that's on it is up to. So if it's empower 2, you can only take up to 2 markers.
Yeah.
That is
But
correct.
but if you're going
But
swinging
still.
and then a power and then go into another, yeah, fuck, it doesn't say once per turn, at least not for right now. Then again, unison abilities don't say once per turn, even though they are, because that was specified after the fact. But I assume not. You're losing a card from hand
Empower
to
is a
do
new
something.
keyword skill.
That's what I'm saying. So possibly it could be, but we don't know yet. And it's obviously a keyword skill that can only be locked to unisons because nothing else would
Yeah.
make sense for that.
I mean, it's going to feel very much like swap. The black decks are going to be holding on to 4 unisons in their hand, and they're going to go empower 2 for free, +1 to draw a card, swing for 20k. Do it again, +1 draw a card, swing for 20k. That's going to be a stupid turn.
That's really dumb. I think Blue's going to be dumb too with whatever they have with Empower, just because you have 2 good unisons that are +2 actives.
Yeah.
Oh my
Very
God.
true.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh no.
Oh my God.
You have 3 good unisons with +2. What am I saying?
So it's over up to.
So it's very, very possible. But I think with all that said, we've come full circle, and I think this is a decent place to close out. If there was any final thoughts here on anything, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
Hatch.
Always a pleasure.
And I know this is your first talk element, so let the people know where they can find you. You said you're starting the YouTube back up, so
True.
let's hear it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So my YouTube channel is MS Element. I've been on a hiatus for a little bit because of work and the team and all this stuff. But I'm picking up with TCG Metals. We're going to be doing a lot of content with TCG Metals, new formats for deck profiles. We're super excited for the format that we're going to bring up. I don't think we've seen anything like what we're going to do, so we're super excited for this. So be sure to check out my channel, MS Element, and then the TCG Metal YouTube channel when that comes up. Super exciting things, and thank you guys. It's been almost like 2 weeks since we started talking, and it has been a very pleasant 2 weeks, to be honest. The most competitive play on like a fun level that I had in a long time. So I do appreciate it.
You are always welcome back.
Always.
For Team Talk, you are part of the team. So You'll be a familiar face to the people here now.
It's always a pleasure, my friend.
And again, I'm always on Discord if anyone that is watching wants to play, wants to talk to someone about black decks. That's my expertise. I'm always happy to help out and talk to people in the community.
Oh yeah, man. We're down to. The door's open. Crack a cold one. We're down to.
You got to make sure to add that one and crack a cold one. That was
Crack a cold
another
one.
thing fighting it off.
Yeah. I don't have it.
I usually do bottles with my teeth, but
I want to see this.
don't make me. I'll go and get a beer.
Go get a beer.
I'll
I
go
think
right now.
I think we need to do this for the segment.
This is how we're ending the video.
I want to see.
Let's see it.
Go get a beer.
Crack a beer with your teeth. You brought this on you.
Okay.
Oh, Carl's cracking a beer with his cock.
I was looking at something because we were talking about the pre-release Vegeta leader in Unison, and somebody had said that the Unison was spoiled. I just looked at the Unison that was spoiled. That's the SR from the set, not the one from the promo. So there's the Vegeta Unison coming from the pre-release.
Yeah.
Hasn't been spoiled yet. So it could be ass, or it could be the next Soul Striker.
Okay, so you both got a beer now. So Carl's got a beer. We've got Alejandro.
You guys are ready? Hold on. It is sealed.
Oh man.
It is sealed.
Carl just popped his beer can open.
You ready?
Okay, shotgun
Oh, yeah.
it.
Oh my god.
Just get it off.
Iron grip.
Cheers to you, man.
Cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers.
I'm impressed.
Man, that doesn't hurt, man.
No. If you do it right, it doesn't.
God damn.
I'll teach you one day.
I wish.
Carl needs to get to Nats now.
Yep.
We're gonna keep this. We're definitely gonna
Log
do it.
this in.
If a girl can open a beer with her genitals, I can do that.
Absolutely, 100%.
Not with my genitals.
No, now you have to. I said as soon as you left, you got to crack open a beer can with your cock.
Jeez. Yeah, like I said, when we go to Nats, I got the hotel room. I got 5 months of Marriott points. Fucking I got enough points. I got this covered.
So like, can you use Marriott points on strippers? Like, this is where we just get everything out at the end of the video here, because I need to see Karl beer in one hand, 2 Alaskan strippers in the other hand.
Oh man, always a blast.
Oh yes.
Well, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
You guys
Have
have
a
a
good
good
Take
night.
care, everyone.
Everyone have a good night.